My guitar is well overdue for a string change. So if your guitar needs to change strings too, grab your strings, grab your guitar, and let's change some strings together and chat. And at the same time, we're gonna watch and kind of react to the recent Alhambra Guitar Competition that happens every 2 years. It just happened last week. So we're gonna watch that while we change strings. Because that's what I like to do sometimes, because I'm a guitar nerd. Sometimes I like to watch guitar competitions while I change my strings. And it's kind of motivating too. So let's jump into it, shall we? These strings are so dead. This is like the most nervous part when you compete or go to perform, is like the moments right before you walk on stage. And when you walk on stage, it's like, it's scary, especially in a guitar competition setting, because you know that you're about to be judged, basically, right? Like, you know that what you're playing is going to be judged heavily, because that's, it's a competition. So let's watch this here. It's the most nerve-wracking part. It's like you setting up. I heard this little feet flop. Oh, he seems relaxed, which is good, because let me tell you, this is not a relaxed situation. That microphone, the mic sounds really hot. Like, you can hear every little rattle of his footstool and like the little squeaks on the chair. This is the final. Now keep in mind, this is the final round of the Alhambra competition. So they've already weeded through a lot of really strong players, and this is like the final four. So the pressure is definitely on these guys to perform well. Takes a second, calms himself, gets in the zone, tunes. Strong start, I like that. I don't know this piece. I think it's kind of a modern piece. I'm not too familiar with it, but I do like that he's starting strong. He doesn't seem like he actually doesn't seem like he's nervous. His right hand is also quite strong. So far so good. As always, Augustine, Regal, high tension. I am excited to have new strings. I've been like trying not to change my strings purposely because I need to save money. And so these strings have needed to be changed for like a solid month or two, and I never have. And like, they're just so dead to the point where I'm like, okay, it's time, I have to change them. So yeah. We got the basses off. Let's restring the basses, and then we'll do the trebles. Okay, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit, kind of over this piece. Usually I would watch the whole thing, but since I'm not gonna be taking, this is almost a 4-hour live stream, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but we can watch a little bit of each competitor. So let's skip ahead a little bit. Oof, oof. Scary moment in the competition. Sounded like he almost broke his string, but he didn't. He's just tuning and stretching the string, which you should do, so that your guitar doesn't go out of tune while you're playing. But while he was stretching it, it slipped out of his finger. And not ideal, especially when you have a big microphone right up next to you. It's probably super loud. It's probably loud for the judges and everybody in the audience, but it's okay. At least it didn't happen like while he was playing. Comment I will say though on tuning is like whenever you're tuning your guitar for a concert, please guys, please tune quietly, okay? Tune quietly. A lot of guitarists, even really good players, like doing a concert setting, it's like they get out on stage and it's like, okay, like I'm gonna play this piece, they sit down, and then like the first thing they do is like just tune their guitar, but like super loudly. And I think it's, in my opinion, it can be confusing for the audience because one, you're tuning super loud. Nobody wants you to hear it go bum, bum, and like look at your tuner and like make all these things. Yes, you have to tune, especially when you get on stage. I mean, it's important to check your tuning before you play because most of the time when you're backstage, the temperature might be different when you're backstage than when you walk on stage. And so when you walk on stage and the room temperature changes, your guitar is alive, it's wood, right? And it expands and contracts depending on the temperature. And so if there's a sudden temperature change, your guitar is likely to go out of tune. So you have to check the tuning. But I'm just saying, please do it quietly. Just tune to yourself. You don't have to go because like the audience doesn't want to hear that. And sometimes I think the audience gets confused if that's the piece. They're like not sure. And then when you do start your piece, they're not really sure, like, did he stop tuning or did he start the piece, right? So there's kind of like this confusion, I think, that happens. When you're in a concert setting, doesn't matter otherwise. I would just say tune quietly, like, to yourself. And then, boom, when you start your piece, it has a bigger, I think, effect. All right, we need our 5th string here. Sometimes though too, I will say, trying to tune your guitar, well, most people use tuners nowadays because they're not good with their ears. No, I'm just kidding. Most people use tuners on stage. Actually, I don't see a tuner unless he has one in his sound hole. But where was I going with this? Yeah, where was I going with this? People use tuners. You can use your ear. I like to use my ear. Man, I forgot what I was gonna say. I had like a major point about tuning by ear, and now I forgot. Was it because of the squeaks? Oh no, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say sometimes when you have to tune like for a competition or like a concert, I don't know why, but sometimes I feel like you get nervous trying to tune, and like it's almost like your instrument is harder to tune when there's like pressure on you. And sometimes I think people can feel like, at least I know I can feel like the audience is like waiting for me to tune, and I'm like trying to tune, and then I feel rushed, and then because I feel rushed, I don't tune as accurately, and sometimes I might even like know that I'm a little bit out of tune, but I feel like I've waited too long and the audience has been waiting too long, then I'm like, okay, I just need to like start the piece because they're bored or whatever. Don't do that. Take your time. The audience is there to listen to you, and tune your guitar as accurately as possible, but also as quickly as possible because you don't want them to wait forever while you're tuning. Okay, anyways, enough about tuning. Let's get back to the competition. Nice. on. I think there's 4 finalists, so let's give 4 finalists. Every 2 strings I change, I'm gonna switch to a different player. Just so everybody gets a little feel for everybody. Okay, let's go to this guy. I believe he's from Japan. The first guy was from Korea. This guy's from Japan. See, there we go with the tuning again. Okay, but he was short. Short and sweet, that's fine. Anybody play this piece, this sonata? The sonata is gorgeous. It's also extremely difficult. If you play this piece, let me know, because it's a piece I want to play at some point, I think. I'm a little scared though, it's super difficult, but it's super pretty. This part is really nice. Not sound good. I don't know why that clicks so much. If anybody knows why that makes a clicking noise, let me know, because I don't know why it does that, but it does that. He's feeling it. He's really feeling it. The stretches in this piece are kind of crazy. Okay, let's go to the third movement, because the third movement's crazy. Still in the first movement. Yeah, he's super into it. I respect that. Like, it doesn't even seem like he's nervous. I would definitely be nervous. Okay, now I think it's... Wait, don't clap! I'm not supposed to clap, that's okay. That was the first piece? What is that third movement? What do you guys think about people that make like really, or just like really big facial expressions while they play? Do you think it's too much, or do you think it's fine? I don't know, let me know. I don't know if I have an opinion on that. I know some people might think like, oh, it's too much, it's like too much theatrics, you know, like just play the music. And and let the music speak for itself. And then I think other people are like, why not be expressive? You know, like if you're feeling it, you're feeling it, right? What do you guys think? Facial expressions or not? I mean, I know especially for like, I feel like almost if it's like any other style, like rock or something, it's pretty, or blues, it's like pretty acceptable. In fact, it might be weird if you didn't make faces and you played that style, right? I guess it's not weird, but I just feel like it's normal. But I feel like in classical music, it's a little less normal. I don't know. What are your thoughts? He also holds his guitar like so high. It's like the headstock is like way above his head. Like it's like this. My general rule is that, well, the general rule is that it's like roughly eye level. He's like way up here like this. Okay, we're almost done with this string. I want to hear the third movement. Where is that? Did we miss it? Yeah, it is. Okay, 2 more strings to go. Let's finish this. Here we go. Here's the shred. Just realized I can't do math. I said I was gonna do 2 strings for every guitarist, but there's 4 guitarists, and if there are 2 strings per guitarist, that means there's only 3. Okay, I can't do math. It's fine. Let's go to the next person for 1 string each, which I believe is Marco Topschi. Let's go. You see that little move right there? The little, right? Which means he's taking a little dab of most likely Vaseline. A lot of guitarists put the little Vaseline right there and like, not dip, you use a very, very small amount to touch your fingers with, so then they slide across the strings more easily. You can also use like just the oil of your face. I've never really given Vaseline a try though. Like a good try. I think I tried it like once just to see, and I was kind of like meh about it. But I know guitarists that put a little dab right there, and it'll last them, you know, for a super long time. But always before they play, they just, you know, a little bit of that, and then let the fingers fly. He's got quite the setup though. He's got that funny little like workout thing that he sets his foot on. It's not a footstool, but he's used that for a long time, and I think he likes that. It works for him. I don't know if it's the height or if it's just it allows the foot to be more flexible, but he always uses that. And the shoes, you gotta love the shoes. I believe he's playing a Damen guitar. If you guys know, I think it's Matthias Dahlmann? I don't know, I forget the first name. But what I do know is that those guitars are cannons. Like, they're so loud, and they're also so expensive. But they're nice guitars, and a lot of good guitarists, or well-known guitarists, play Dahlmanns. Okay, we're gonna skip ahead a little bit. Shred. Okay, I'm gonna skip more ahead. They're already clapping and the piece is not over. Guys, wait, chillax. I think they're just super enthusiastic audience, so they want to clap when they can. I just put this on the wrong thing. Dang it. Okay. This piece is also pretty cool. I want to learn this as well. But really just for one section. There's like one section in this piece that is like so cool and so difficult, which is why I want to learn it. But let's see if we can find that section before we, let's see. This part. Like, isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Like, I mean, it's shred. It's shred, but it's like, it's pretty too at the same time. Fix the tuning. That was slick. Crunchy. Okay, one more string to go. Let's listen to the last competitor here. Woo. Hot start. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How do you guys feel about modern classical guitar music? You a fan or you not? I know some people love it and some people hate it. Oops, that's not modern, no. I'm kind of in the middle. I used to like it more, I think. Now I'm like a little less into it, but I still don't hate it. Unless it's like super long. Like if it's something like this for like 20 minutes or something, maybe it's a bit much, but I'm not super opposed to it. I like it if it's like a good balance. If there's like a lot of modern sounding stuff, but then also like tonal. So it's kind of like, I don't know, there's like this fine line if you're kind of like tonal and then not tonal. I like that actually. It can be kind of fresh. If it's super atonal like the whole time, well, I guess if it's atonal, then it's atonal. That's the point. But let me know how you guys feel about it. Okay, I'm almost done here. Let's skip ahead. Let's see what else she's got. Ooh. She's quick with it, no? She's quick with it. All right, guys. We got our guitar stringed up. I just got to tune it now, but now I want to go practice. So thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. Go practice now too, and hopefully you're done changing your strings if that's what you did with me. And let me know what you want to see next. And as always, see you in the next video.